Hello, welcome to the world's best value wine blog, Notable Wine. My name is Sean Antonello and I'll be your host and entertainer for this episode. Today we're going to talk about tasting your wine and how to get the most value out of your wine. There's a few steps you got to go through, and I'm going to just walk you through them as we try a few wines that I have for you for this show. First one we have is a Simi Chardonnay, Sonoma County, 2007. Alright, now this one is a wine that was given to us by a couple of our friends. Thanks, Pam and Keith. They say it's one of their favorite styles. Had a little rubber stopper in there to keep the wine fresh because it was opened yesterday. So we're going to see how it is tasting today. So, first thing you want to do when you're trying your wines is you want to pour it in the glass and get a good look at it. Get a good look at the color. And this one was described as having a yellow straw color. You can take a look. I would say it's I'm going to give it a 10 karat gold color. Step 2, smell your wine. So I get some crisp acid on the nose, and I think on the website they describe it as creamy oak, but I say it's like a butter smell. So you get some butter notes, and I get some crisp fruit on there. I took a little notes, a little lemon. So that's step 2. Now step 3, my favorite part, tasting the wine. Okay, now what I did there was I took a sip and I swished it around in my mouth, let it hit all the parts of your mouth. You got all the senses on your tongue. You taste the sweetness in the front. Not a very sweet wine. This has good acidity that you feel towards the mid and back of your tongue and throughout the rest of your mouth. And it's a nice crisp fruit. And then I spit it out. If you're tasting a lot of wines, you're going to have to spit it out because you're never going to get to enjoy the rest of them if you keep drinking them all. So that's something that people will be doing at tastings, and it's up to you. It's your personal choice. If you like to swallow the wine, by all means, drink. It's very well balanced, and it has good fruit, good acidity, and let's give it one more try. Now it has a nice finish, a nice clean, crisp finish. It waters your mouth. This one goes for $16 in the store, and I'd say it's worth it. So let's move on. So we had the first step is to pour your wine. You look at it, and you get the color. Then you get the smell, and then you get the taste, and you're going to spit it out or you're going to swallow it and get your finish. So what we're going to do is move on to the red for this show, and I have a Lafleur Malbec 2008. Take a look at it. This one I picked up at my good friends, the Berkeley Wine Company, and I had some good suggestions from them. So we're going to see what this one is all about. I poured it in the glass to let it breathe a little bit. Now you're going to want to do that with some of the bigger white wines and most of the reds you're opening. You want to let them sit for a little bit. I highly recommend that. So this one I poured in the glass about 10 minutes or so ago. And as we can see, it's got a nice dark red color. And it is 100% Malbec. It's a grape usually grown in Argentina, is a big place where they promote Malbec, and this is a product of Argentina. So got the nice dark purple color, and let's give it a smell. Step 2. Okay, kind of a tight nose. I'm not getting too much, but I get a little minerally and almost like a petrol smell to it. I'm getting a little bit more fruit deep down in there. You smell some big fruit deep down in there, and you know, it smells like it could be pretty good, but not bursting with flavor on the nose. So let's go to step 3. Let's taste the wine. Okay. Now that one has some nice light tannins. Some reds have some really big tannins. This one for 2008, it's a young wine. Nice light tannins. Big fruit. Big jammy Malbec fruit just coming straight at you. Nice balance. Good acidity, good fruit, really good fruit. And I'm gonna score this an 87. Not a bad wine. So now I'll give it one more taste. That's a good wine. Now you get a little bit of a different finish when you do swallow as opposed to spitting it out, which, you know, unfortunately, if you're trying 10, 20 wines, you're not going to be able to swallow them and get that 100% finish. But if you're enjoying at home, no need to spit it out. So I definitely suggest both of these wines, excellent wines. If you're into Chardonnay, it's good, not too oaky, good wine. And if you're into Malbec, $13, this is a very decent deal, good value wine. And that's what I look to do on the show, is give you the best value wines that we can possibly find in the state of New Jersey and all over the world. So with that, I think we are going to close the show for Notable Wine. And this was our tasting tips. So look back. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them. And I hope to hear from you soon. So take care, and this is Notable Wine.